Real quick, my friends, before we get this video started, very important date you need to mark down. March 7th is the next Wrenchworks giveaway. Just want to let you guys know that ahead of time. Mark it down. 3/7/25 is Wrenchworks giveaway number 19. Let's get this video rolling. Greg A official weather report is there's snow on the ground. It is warming up a little bit, but man, I'm so over winter. Switching gears a little bit this morning from the gray truck in the last video to some Peterbilt 389 content. We are hopefully getting the 389 back from the frame paint shop, possibly today, later today, maybe tomorrow, but the 389 needs to get back up to Joplin, Missouri, to the guys at 4 State Trucks very, very soon. By Monday AM, let's put it that way. Now, that's not really a big deal. You pick up the truck, you drive it out there, 8 hours, you book it home, so you get back to work on Monday for the other stuff in a very short amount of time. But the only thing that we need to get done before then, and it may seem small to some of you guys, but it's a little bit overwhelming for me right now. We have got new wheels and tires for, honestly, both the 379 and the 389. They've been stacked in the other shop here. Let's get them unboxed. We have got some new 24.5s for both the rigs with new tires all the way around. Super excited for that, but we need to get those mounted and ready to put on the truck, and put them on the truck before it goes back out to the guys at 4 State Trucks, because when you do fenders, when you do all this other stuff, you really want to mount everything around the wheels and tires that are going to be staying on the truck. So the 22s that are on there now are going to come off, and we're going to put on these really sick JTX wheels on the Pete's. But the 389s need to get done pretty much like right now. The truck was potentially going to be done this afternoon, and then as soon as it's done, I really need to kind of make arrangements, because it's 8 hours back out there and I really need to get back here. But let's get the shorty needs to get out of the way. We need some room. Hopefully, I think I've mounted maybe one semi tire in my day. I don't have a ton of experience, so like, you know, but according to the internet, according to TikTok, you're not really a big truck driver if you don't know how to mount your own wheel and tire. So hopefully the mounts aren't really that bad. We're just trying to get 10 done because we're changing all of them on there. I'm just kind of like rattling off stuff that's like right in my way. I got a new transfer case for the shorty. We need to do that before Blake Fitzgerald show. Also, by the way, these camo hoodies, we did put a limited amount back online. So if you guys have been waiting for these to come back, they kind of came and went very quickly. Suggest you go to wrenchworks.com, support your boys, grab some of these on the website. Matthew Fox, Diamond Detailing 931, getting all of the burnout wheels polished up from last year. Did an absolutely insane job. Did the caps, did the wheels, fixed all of the crappy beads that we just needed to absolutely burn down. Dawson's got a MPD piping kit for his truck that he's gonna be put on. Fox polished up. So let's move some stuff around and let's check these tires out. You know, the guys who get all of our tires, get them all mounted up for Bad Habits Custom. Appreciate those guys so much. Low Pro 24.5s, 285, 75, 24.5. Went with some Toyos. Honestly, I've seen a bunch of guys run Toyos. We run Toyos, Nittos on the trucks, pickup trucks here. And honestly, I feel like they are a pretty high quality brand. I mean, I know there's BF Goodrich, I know there's Michelin and stuff like that. The 24.5 game has definitely changed as far as tires go. I'm not up to date on all of that, but I have seen a lot of like bigger guys, I guess you would call them, in the trucking scene. Again, I don't know, take it for what it's worth, run the Toyos. And again, what we do with the truck compared to what most people do with the truck, it's not that big a deal, guys. But honestly, I'm pretty pumped. I think the Toyos have a really good look for them. You know, I don't know if you guys are with me on this, but tires are important for a lot of different reasons, obviously, right? You want quality, you want mileage. In my opinion, right next to that, there's a look. Sidewalls on tires have a look. The tread has a look, you know, it just kind of plays into if you're cosmetically looking at tires. But I like the tread pattern on these. So these are the Toyo M677 Pluses. Again, 285, 75, 24.5. So 67.7 Pluses. And then I believe on the fronts, I think they're 177s. Let's just see. 177s, M177s. So that's exactly what we are going to be running. And we're going to go ahead and give it a shot, getting these suckers mounted up. And then hopefully in this same video, getting them put on. So stop talking, let's get to work. Take a look at that. Honestly, I never thought I'd see the day where we were rocking some big hole 24.5s on the rigs, but here they are. They are absolutely insane. I can't wait to see what these look like on the truck. But we've got a set of JTX 24.5 big holes. I am super pumped to see these on the truck. So honestly, not a whole lot left to do, but we got to mount up our valve stem and we got to mount these suckers up. Hopefully it doesn't kick my butt too bad. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, that hard. Dismounts are one thing. Mounting just news on news, like I don't think it's that big of a deal, but these things should look absolutely killer. 24.5 big holes. About to get mounted up. Let's get this going. Let's get it done. You guys don't really care. You just want to see them on the truck. You want to see them done, but I'm super stoked. These things should look so damn good. Alrighty, check it out. First one is, well, almost done. We just got to finish filling up the air. My little compressor over there is going to have a heck of a workout today. But first one done. Really, again, not that bad. These are brand new tires, so from the videos that I've seen, some of the guys just kind of like throw them on, they slip them right on. I'm trying to be a little bit more careful. I did end up, I'm not even going to lie. I think it's the first one that I've ever done. Where is it? There's a little spot. I did nick, I think, just like a little tiny spot, like right there. That honestly, that could be like fixed honestly by hand, like no big deal. I probably just need to be a little bit more careful. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever mounted Toyos. They have this little yellow dot, and I'm not sure if it's actually true or not, but a lot of guys say you want to try and mount that yellow dot close to the valve stem. So that's what I'm trying to do. Again, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, or if I was told that when I was a young buck back in the day, you know, but man, oh man. Let's put this up against the shop here so we can take a better look here. Got our little lube bucket here. Woo! Baby, they're gonna look so good. Man, oh man. Excited is quite the understatement. Yeah. Oh, my Lanta. That is gonna look so good. Just got a text from our man Darren at Radical Concepts. The frame paint is done. So we actually need to try to go get that during the daylight here pretty quickly and get the truck back here. So hopefully by the end of today, we will have these bad boys mounted up. First one didn't really take that long. Honestly, airing them up with this little dinky little compressor is gonna be the death of me, but honestly, not going too bad. We actually do have Nick from Stainless Diesel stopping by. He's gonna do a little shop visit. I'm not sure how much of that'll show or not, but he is stopping by. They rebuilt a lot of stuff that we have laying around here after we get done blowing things up, stuff like that. So he'll be here for a little bit, and we'll just take the day and see how it goes. But man, exciting stuff. 5 done. 5 to go. I gotta make sure that we at least do 2 fronts, because I would have forgotten. I'm just over here trucking away on the rears. I'm just like, let me make sure I don't have to dismount any of these, because that's always the crappy part. If I don't have to dismount, we're good. If we got to dismount, we might be eating some more time, but I'm gonna do the fronts now, that way I don't forget. But we got 5 done. We're halfway there. Really not a bad process at all. Again, I'm not a pro on dismounting them. Mounting them is honestly cake. Taking a brief break and going to pick up the 389. We are ready to see a truck without an orange frame.
Thank God.
Nick from Stainless Diesel is here. He's helping us pick up our unit. He is also in favor of non-orange frame.
Not a fan.
Actually, I don't even know if anybody really was. But here she is. My man Darren said she's ready to rip. I'm so pumped to see it. Here she is. We're gonna cliffhang you guys. We're gonna end it right here. We are back in the Peterbilt 389 project. Man, oh man, I am so pumped on how this thing looks. The frame section that was added in when it was red, you really just couldn't get an idea for the entire picture. But now that the frame is all one color, my man Darren knocked it out of the park. I'm excited to show you guys. This thing looks so killer. I'm through the moon. So me and Nick, again, Nick from Stainless Diesel was awesome enough to kind of come down. We're gonna give him some turbos, but he might stick around for a little while and help us mount up the new wheels and tires. We got, I think we got like 4 or 5 left, and then we got to put them on the truck. And then this truck needs to be back out in Joplin, Missouri by Monday morning. So we will probably either be driving through the night tonight after we get them mounted up, or Sunday potentially. The countdown to Mid-America Truck Show is definitely real. We've got a lot to do, not a lot of time to do it in, but frame paint is checked off the list. Again, huge thank you to Darren. So yeah, I'm pumped. As soon as we get back, I will show you guys. What do you think we did? What do you think? All right, guys, we have made it back. I'm not going to show you the frame yet. I'm just going to keep you guys in suspense. But we're going to go mount the rest of these tires up quick and try and get them changed with the little bit of daylight that we have left. So we're going to hustle and change some tires before I show you guys the frame and ramble. Just keep you guys just cliffhanging just a little bit longer. Alright, that's all you're getting for now. The rears are on. I repeat, the rears are on. We're going to reposition the truck. Go ahead and put the fronts on. And then I'll show you. We might have to wait for the daylight for the reveal, honestly. It's a little dark out here to show you guys how glorious this looks. It is currently Sunday AM. We got finished with the tires late last night. I'm like, you know what? We kind of missed the opportunity to show you guys the frame and the wheels in the daylight. Let's just get to it, guys. Take a look. Take a look at this beast. She's kind of in the shade right now. But man, the wheels are absolutely killer. They look so good, and with the disc brakes all the way around, it kind of just gives it a different look. But let's go over the frame, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of question about the black frame, because in a previous video with Blake, we kind of agreed that we were going to do a gold frame. And what I meant by the gold frame was really I was interested in doing it on the 379 project, which is coming. On this truck specifically, I did not want to do a gold frame. I do think a gold frame would kind of clash with some of the other things that we're going to be doing. So it is not just a plain black frame. You guys know legendary black, the color of the body on the truck, which again is very hard to tell on camera, especially like right this lighting. The frame is all legendary black, and you can kind of see we did have to drive it, but you can see, you see the gold flake in the frame. That is what this is all painted. So it's all legendary black, which is going to look so good with the deck plate and all that stuff. So honestly, in my opinion, we're gonna move the truck down there, but completely different looking truck. No orange frame. You're like, man, this is exactly how it should be. The 24/5 big holes on here just look absolutely killer. So good. We've got a little bit of tightening up to do with some of the wires, excuse me, in the back. We're gonna resheath everything. We put all new shocks on the back as well. One of the airbags was bad, so we got new airbags. we don't really care about painting stuff that isn't going to be on there, and obviously this is really just to kind of trip it back and forth, but everything is looking absolutely killer on here. I know it's probably super hard to tell on this camera, the way that it's sitting, because this thing is so dang long, it's super hard to get it's super hard to get it in frame. But Darren did an amazing job. I'm really hoping that it doesn't get completely trashed on the way to Missouri, but that's where we're at. We're pretty much ready. We are going to jump in this truck, fire this thing up, warm it up, and we are going to head back to 4 State Trucks, and we are going to wrap this thing up. We've got a few short weeks before Matt's. It's going to be right around the corner. A lot of work to do. Another huge transformation that will be happening. But yeah, new wheels and frame paint are done. Oh man, I'm honestly speechless. I don't think I have enough room to pop the hood. If I do, let's try and pop the hood so you guys can see up underneath here, because again, the frame change job on this thing, like my man Darren said, quite a job, but he got it done. He did a killer job. As you can see, got all that pulled off. Everything is now black on this thing. No more orange. So I'm so happy that there is no more orange on this thing. You guys have no idea. Oh, and he did such a good job on the section where the red frame is. Let's go to the other side, because you just honestly, you overlook it. And what he did before he painted everything, all of the bolts, the heads of all the bolts you guys can see are all on the flats. So every bolt has been reclocked to be completely straight. I know that seems like a very crazy OCD thing, but all the bolts are going in the same direction, which is kind of, it just catches your eye if it's not. But take a look at this section right here where the red was on either side. He blended that in absolutely perfectly. It looks like it came this way. It doesn't look like we stretched the truck. I'm so happy with the job thus far. Again, from Darren from 4 State, it's coming together. The vision is coming together, and this section right here looks so good. I honestly feel like I'm repeating myself, which I am. But man, oh man, she's coming together, boys. She is coming together. I need to get this thing, the shade and the shadow are just not doing this thing any justice. So as you can see down in here, quite the job of kind of like prepping all of that stuff, but all of the orange everywhere is completely gone. Oh man, that makes me so happy. You have no idea how happy that makes me. That was possibly, I think, like pretty much the only thing that I really did not like about this truck was the orange. So super happy to have no more orange. Okay, we moved her in a little bit more of a suitable place. That way the sun is hitting it and you guys can see the full picture here, a little uninterrupted. Take a look at that beast. Oh my goodness. That section of frame right there is just so good. Oh man, I don't know. The camera probably doesn't even still do it justice, but it is looking so good. Man, the new wheels, the new frame, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep repeating itself. I'll do a couple little quick pans here, but we are about ready to get on the road and end up in Joplin, Missouri here, probably pretty late tonight. Before I keep blabbing, let's just hop in this truck. Let's fire this beast up. Let's get this trip to Joplin, Missouri started. Currently 12:52 on a Monday. We have made it to 4 State Trucks, and we will see you boys in the morning. We also have a check engine light. We'll get to that also in the morning. Buy a new truck, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Where's my cat engine? This stupid Cummins X15. All right, I'll see you boys in the morning. Monday, a little before 6 o'clock. Officially the last time that the truck will look like this. Time to start the trek back home. My friends, well, we are back at the shop. Obviously, we have got the 389 dropped off with the guys at 4 State Trucks. Unfortunately, due to schedule and other stuff that they have going on, we have going on, we are going to go back up there very, very soon to kind of start the work with them. End of March is Mid-America Truck Show, also known as MATS. That is going to be the date that we're going to push for to have that truck done. A few short weeks away, but make sure you guys are looking out for it. But that's going to wrap up this video. We will see you guys in the next video. Going back out there and working on that thing very soon. It's gonna be insane. Make sure you click the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you're not already. We'll see you in the next video. See ya.